it going? Geolove. We're gonna get started with this reading. I'm trying to give y'all a reading as much as I can, preferably every day. We're using the Murder of Crows Tarot. And I'm kind of new to this deck, so we will be reading in a little book to give y'all a straight, clear reading. And then later on this week, we'll go with more of a channeling. So I'm going to shuffle real quick, but I'm going to do it real quick so we can get right into this reading. If you don't know, I'm Geolove. I'm also known as the DVD DJ, or Nolamex. I feel like your journey... Sorry, I got a mosquito. I feel like your journey has come to a resting point here. And I'm not drawing any cards to see that, but you're at a rest, and you think that you may be missing something. But I'm here to guide you through this moment of rest. I just asked the Divine, give me the direct? Yes. So we're going to give you some direction here. But you do need to be at rest. You're resting right now. You've done a lot of shadow work. You've come a long way to get here. I'm in beautiful Altadena. Ooh, there's one. Ooh. I'm in the beautiful Altadena, California. I was just out in Los Angeles and Santa Monica. Had a good time at the beach. Sorry I didn't get to record much, but my little vacation. Right now I'm in the mountains, and it's pretty out here. So we're gonna get right into this. The inner you and the outer you are at peace at the moment. I can feel that. You may feel that the Divine has blessed you with this moment of quiet clarity, and you need to take advantage of it. Maybe read a book, listen to some music, maybe play an instrument, or paint, draw. Do anything that you may feel will spark your creativity, because right now is that, like I said, it's that moment of rest. It's that moment that you have time to work on your skills. Maybe work out. I like to work out here in my little oasis. I like to meditate, and I like to eat good food out here. And what I have is I have me a relaxing coffee. I usually have tea. But I have some nice hot coffee for this warm afternoon in Altadena. Ooh. Alright, we're just going to do a 3-card spread for right now. Something simple to get us back going into the content. And then when you look at your reflection, oh, there's Luna. And then when you see your reflection, you see a new person. You see the new you that you've been working on so hard through shadow work and through meditation, probably. You need to believe that the path that you're on right now is exactly what you intended it to be. It just may not look it right now. You may feel stagnant, but just know that there's a purpose for that. This is a moment for you to gain some skills. Not necessarily to make action, but to build up some skills. That way you can make actions later that are really powerful. And my husky's out here. Or our husky. You might get to see her. Luna! You're hiding behind the tree? What are you doing, girl? Come here. Come say hi. Come here. Come say hi. Come here. Oh, she wanted to play with the dog across the yard. She's beautiful, though. Alright, we have 2 cards. Divine's making it very hard to pull this last card. Luna, you want to pull a card? Come here. No, she's going to walk back to the front yard. We're just asking Divine for one more card. My shuffles do take a long time for some reason. I feel like Divine likes to work on my patience. I've always had a problem with patience. I'm getting so strong in my patience, and you are too. You're getting to that moment that nothing really irks you. And if it does irk you, it doesn't irk you for long. And there we go. So I'm going to put the rest of these away in this beautiful box that the Murder of Crows that came with. So the first card we have, I don't exactly know how to pronounce this. I will ask my mentor, the Hierophant. Here's the card. Bells of bronze sing out between the mountains and over the valleys of the strange land, calling the faithful to intend what is not needful. A cathedral soars before you, strong, imposing, and ancient beyond memory. Within its halls, the mysteries are made plain. A narrow door opens out upon the world, and a robed man stands in your path. To submit is to be made worthy, to join the choir of fellowship and sing the ancient hymns. The only path into his hallowed hall requires going through the pious guardian. The keywords are traditional values, conservative approaches, submitting to a higher power, gatekeeping the voice of heaven, cooperation, earn your place, and a dogmatic approach. What this means to me is that you and the divine have made an agreement. You've made an agreement to change, to be the light that you can be. And in return, the divine has promised you blessings, of which you've already reaped. Once you reap those blessings, there is a period of rest. Because if there's too many blessings, we become conceited and we become egotistical towards those blessings. We come to expect them. So that moment of rest is not only divine's way to slow you down, but it's also a way for you to be clear, have clarity when it comes to those gifts that you are working on. These gifts aren't just yours to hold, you need to share them with the world. And this card basically tells you at the beginning that where you're at right now is the right path, but there's a moment that you need to rest. Our second card is the Six of Cups, and it is right here. Let me get to that right there. Oh look, I flipped almost right to it. And the Six of Cups says, out of the night... Those are the parrots. That's confirmation from the parrots. The Six of Cups. Out of the night, a sudden vision startles you, like the parrots. Your very own reflection. It seems impossible that you are the being you spy in the looking glass. You wonder when things change so drastically. Let your mind drift back to the times you remembered. The joys of the rose-colored world. Be kind to yourself. Remember yourself as you were before things become sour. Remember that moment of rest? Your memories, simpler times, innocence, nostalgia, and naive, that's a new word for me. Naivete. I'm going to have to look that up later. But like I was saying earlier, you're realizing that the person that you are now is not the person that you went on this journey to start with. It's a good you. And I hope that we're all working shadow work every day. But I want you to take a moment of rest. I want you to take this week or this day if you don't have a full week and rest. Just rest, relax, enjoy your craft, better your crafts, because the more you work out, the bigger muscles you get. Let me take another sip of coffee before we go into the third card. The third card's kind of scary. Well, the graphic is scary for it. It is the Nine of Wands, and here it is. And I'm going to flip over to the Nine of Wands now. And the Nine of Wands says, how quickly things can turn. You, your boon companions, your faithful guides now dart about you, pecking mercilessly. You teeter on the brink, a breath away from falling into vines that will cut you and hold you fast. You rally your strength to defend the hill you have worked so hard to climb. They won't take this from you, not today. Keywords are defending your position, facing adversity, and endurance and struggle. Just know that this moment of rest isn't just a resting period. Before people go to war, I don't believe in war, but before people go to war, they eat a big meal and they rest. Because when you face your adversaries, you need to be well rested and well fed. With these three cards together, you have a period of rest and judgment, which you've already passed. You've already passed that phase, that hard initial phase. But just know, evil is coming for you every single day. You even have a rest period, but after this rest period is over with, life is going to come full force. And it's going to come full force from all directions. But you're not the person you once were. The person you are now is very strong-willed, and very blessed by the divine. The divine's got your back, but you need to fight your own battles. But you're prepared for it because you've been doing the work for that. I feel like we need to draw one more card. The divine's telling me pull one more. You guys want one more. So we're going to cut it. Knock on the deck for divine justice. And some of you may not know, but I hold my deck together with what some call the red string. There's not much to it. If you want to, look it up. I don't want to steer you wrong about what this means. But I didn't naturally choose this. This was chosen for me, as well as this deck was chosen for me. You never want to buy your own tarot deck. Let someone else gift it to you. If you have to, give them the money and let them pick one out for you, and they'll give you one that the divine thinks is ready for you. Scary enough, mine was the murder of crows. Murder actually means when it first crows as a group of crows, a collective, a family. Now, what card do you expect? Do you expect a wand or a sword, maybe? Do you expect one of the higher arcana cards, which is my favorite cards to debunk, or to seek, because they have a lot of strength behind them, a lot of power in the great arcana. Oh, the King of Swords. And Divine, what does this mean for our collective? The King of Swords. It's in the back, isn't it? The King of Swords. Ambitious. Here, I'll show it to you. This is a really cool card, like him. This is the King of Swords in this deck. Ambitions and a long view of the world has won him many victories. Renowned for taking the right action at the most opportune moment. He has few surviving enemies. To lead, he must be willing to do what is most difficult, to go where others cannot. Though scarred and battered from many battles, remember the battles we talk about, the war that's coming up for you? He keeps his blade sharpened to deliver a deadly bite. Keywords are ingenious, general, taking the long view, impartial decisions, and heartlessness. If you have gone through a breakup, just know that that was the end of that chapter. There's no need to focus on that chapter anymore. You need to move on into your solo guide, your solo path. And that solo path will lead you to another person. They may not be a lover, they may just be a friend. You may be a best friend that you're going to find shortly. But that means that you're going to win the battle. The fact that you got the king after the battle means that you're prepared for it. And there's nothing that could take you down in this moment. Be prepared, but just know that there's going to be a decision that comes to you, and you're not going to like the right answer, even though you know what the right answer is. And you'll make the right choices. And when you make the right choices, Divine is going to reward you by giving you a blessing that's too hard to ignore. Wish I had more to say here, but Divine, I'm not given much time here to record or to channel. And also I'm working on my own rest period. We're all part of the same collective, so we're all doing the same thing. Divine just asked me to come out here and start my content back up, mainly for you guys and for me, because it strengthens me to do this. I watched other people do this, and it helped me grow to the point that I am now. And it's almost like a trail. When we walk a trail, we carve a path. And the more people that walk that same trail as us, that path gets dug deep and the grass fades away and you can see where people walk. So the more of us that walk this path, the more of us can take this path. So I want to challenge you. If you have a tarot deck, do a channeling. Record it and watch it back to yourself. Do your own reading. And keep working on your craft, whether it be arts, music, anything. Spend it with some family. Pet your dog. Anything to get your mind off of life, just for a moment, will make you grow so much. But that is all for today. This is Geolove, and I hope you'll have a lovely day.